All right, we went live. All right, give me just a second. This is my first time setting up my camera for live streaming. I have had to go over here for a little while, but we'll be all right. Yeah, I need to do that. I'll do that. I'll put it on mute in just a second. WN Wagoneer. We're on StreamYard. Okay, how's the audio? I wasn't impressed with the audio. We'll see how it works out. I may need to get a microphone. I have a lot of mics and stuff here. I may not be ready to be live yet. This is more or less a test. How are we on the audio? Hey, Deb. Good quality audio? Fawaz, hello. Frito Frog. Audio is okay. Audio sounds good. Morning, Randy from Blighty. What's happening, British Spy? All right, let me see if I can get Cup of Joe over here, or even British Spy. If you would like to come up, I'll put a link up here. And then in 10 minutes, I have to make a phone call. So I'm going to ask a co host to take over in 10 minutes. Somebody decide who it's going to be. All right, let's get settled here. Anyway, I hooked my Sony ZV-1 streaming camera back up to my laptop. I hadn't done this in a while. And I'm using the actual microphone that's on the cam. Losing weight every day and working out on a sailboat is freaking me out. I'm forced exercise. What I mean by that is I started sailing a small boat, a racing sailboat, and it's a lot of work. I'm not a sailor, or let's say I'm a beginning sailor. So the challenges are heavy duty. Hey, Benji, can you write the number down on this paper? All right, let's see how it goes. I believe we're all set up. There's only some things. I have some shadowing on the camera. Hey, Benji, will you write the number there? I will let Joe or somebody take over the broadcast at 7, and then I will go in the other room and make a phone call. I got a 7 p.m. phone call, which is in about 10 minutes. So let's see how it goes. I hope everybody, as many folks know, I have a 2-week suspension on Twitch. So it is what it is. Passion Puppy, hello, and thank you for coming in. Yeah, the only thing, my camera's too high. I'm going to have to get a lower camera mount or raise my seat up because now I don't, when I'm broadcasting, I have to look down to read your texts. I'm sure you can tell it. My head's going back and forth, but we'll figure that out soon. So is the audio like whisper quiet or like normal mode? This is what I can't really figure out. I don't have a headset, so I can't hear any feedback. Looking all good. Sound is very good. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and put a link. In about 8 minutes, I need a guest host to take over and chat with people. This will be the link. Let's hopefully a couple of Joe's awake, unless British Spy would like to come in and entertain us. Normal with a small room echo. Okay, there is a bit of echo. I can actually solve that. I just need to adjust things. Yeah, I just need to adjust the small room echo. This is the Sony ZV-1. It's a 4K streaming camera. I'm not sure what I'm streaming at now. Why I can't fix you on Twitch? What happened? Oh, I'm suspended for 2 weeks. Your belly's upset today? Yeah, I got a 2 week suspension for being funny or something. Who knows? It happened in a broadcast that was 2.5 hours long. I don't know what part was bad and what was considered good. So I don't know. We'll have to figure that out later. But they don't tell you is the problem. Yeah, they don't tell you exactly what happened. Okay. It's weird being here, you know. I haven't been on YouTube in so long. It's kind of strange. Anyway, I forgot everything that we could do here. We're on YouTube using StreamYard, so we can invite guests. Hinsdale girl, welcome. All right, let me share this out. I didn't even share this yet, so let's go here. Go to how do you share a video? Okay, let's click on it. Now somewhere here I share it. Jesus, I hate getting used to new apps again. Yeah, I don't know where to share it at. All right, we'll figure it out in a minute. I don't know how to share this. Huh. Well, isn't that great? All right, I don't know how to share this. Excuse me for my lack of knowledge. I have not went back and stream using all of these gadgets in a long time. So it's going to take me a minute to get caught up. Yeah, I'm sitting here. This is the first time we just plugged in the camera. Even my wide angle close up lens, it was only glued on and the damn thing fell off. And I need a new sticker for my wide angle lens. It gives a better view. So I'm still working on all of these things. I'm going to have to find that sticker somewhere. I just shared it out with some terrains. Tag your friends. Okay, let me figure it out. I wonder why I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I don't know how to share it out. Okay, let me go in here to YouTube and see if I can share it out. Some other people were saying that I didn't share it out, but I don't know how to. There's no really a share button here. What does this do? Link it? No. Come here. Quality VR setting. There's no real share button. Strange. No share button. Let's try this. Here's a share button. Okay, we'll share it out on, we'll tweet it out. I'm figuring out. All right, give me a minute. I don't know how to do it. Yeah, I'm learning, Deb, too. I'm trying to figure all of this out. Okay, I shared it now. I was able to share it on Twitter. Where else should I say? I guess I should share it. Share it on Discord. I think I just shared it. I'm not sure. Okay, I just heard this thing happen. Let's see what we got going. Excuse me, we'll be back to normal in a few moments. Okay, I shared it on Twitter. I shared it on the Discord. Let's try to share it on. I guess I just do it on a news feeds. Let's try that. Well, I did that, but it didn't go anywhere. Anyway, I think I've shared it. Okay, I got about 5 minutes. I need to make a phone call. Who's going to come up here and help me? British Spy, can you come up here and talk for a minute while I go on a break? I have to. There he goes. There is the link. I need somebody to come up and take over on the live broadcast. Who's available? We need somebody to come up here, step up while I make a quick conference call. Who's going to be the one? Who could be my conference call standby? Cup of Joe, where are you? Let me call old Cup of Joe. Let's see if we can find old Cup of Joe. He may be busy. All right. I wonder why it didn't let me do all this in advance, you know? Very strange. Maybe I should use OBS next time. I shared it on Facebook and Twitter. On Instagram, thank you. I don't know how to share on Instagram, Hinsdale. It makes me like push everybody's names or something. I have to get that figured out. You know, I've never been a big operator of Instagram. I should probably get into it more. I did broadcast there a little bit, but the audience was so random. I even did some TikToks, but you get 10,000 people you don't know, and everybody asks all the same things over and wild and crazy, you know? Anyway, we have this working. We have it on the good camera. I don't know what our quality is, but we're here. I don't even know what this does here. Remove, exit, solo. Okay, we're doing fine. I'm trying to see the delay also. Yeah, we may definitely have to put back in the commercialization here. Get this rolling again on the commercialization spot. Boy, this old trial and error is kicking my boodadas. Where's Joe? I'm looking for Joe. Oh, I got to message him. Hold on. All right, messenger for Joe. I need Cup of Joe to stand in. Even Bernie, where are you? Hayden, the Challenger hit my tire. Okay, Hayden had a problem. All right. You sent Joe a message, good. Mangy Hayden just got hit. My nephew just had a car wreck. He got hit by a Dodge Challenger. Hit his car pretty bad. I wonder how his will be. I would, but my mic is messed up. I hear you, Hinsdale. You're welcome. Jordan Bradford, Joe is sleeping. You know what? He may not, he may be asleep. Who knows? Okay, I have something. Oh, I forgot all about these things. Cup of Joe. Hey, Cup of Joe, I have to make a conference call. Will you come up live? If you don't mind. Here, there's the link. Can you come up live? Will I make a conference call? You were talking to your girlfriend. Whoop, whoop. Let me see how to make a phone call. All right, Joe, if you got time to come up for just a minute, I have to make a conference call. I'm waiting on Joe. Cup of Joe, I sent you the link if you can come in. It's in the chat. No, Joe is in the chat. Yeah, Joe's here now. You can just use your profile pic. Joe, what do you mean? What's wrong with Joe? I have to get some clothes on. Yeah, that'd be helpful. We need Joe. Yeah, put some clothes on. First day on YouTube broadcasting, Joe comes up live naked. Wouldn't that be a terrible thing? Get dressed, Joe. We don't need Joe on live naked. That'd make a bad day for us. That would really make the day right there. That would almost be impossibly. I think I'd just have to cry. All right, we got Cup of Joe here. Cup of Joe, thank you for doing me this favor. Here we go.
Yeah. Yeah, what's going
Hey,
on?
welcome,
Hello,
Joe. I gotta make a quick conference call. Can you do a stand-in for me?
a conference call standing.
No, you take over the broadcast. I'll be back in 10 minutes or less, 5 minutes. You're
What am
gonna
I
do it
gonna do?
solo for me. You're gonna help me out. I'll be right back. All right, everybody, welcome to Randy Horton here live with Cup of Joe. I'm stepping out. Cup of Joe is going to be here rattling off. He's going to tell you he can't see this, he can't do that. Don't
I
worry about
can't.
it. Just go with it.
I don't have any. I don't see any. What do you call it? Comments.
You got to press on comments or something. You'll figure it out. Everybody be loving and joyful with Cup of Joe, our favorite New York City retired bus driver, living in the great state of Florida, keeping the world alive.
Okay. Now I got comments, but now I can't see the screen.
Okay, here we go. Cup of Joe. I'll see you in just a minute.
Okay. Okay. Hello, everyone. I know what to do. I know what to do. Let me get my phone. I don't know. This is. Hold on one second. Oh, okay. Randy live. Here we go. Okay. Well, let me turn this live. Here we go. Here. Okay, hello everyone. Hello Debbie Mack. Hello Hinsdale, J Boy, Hinsdale, Debbie. Hello everyone on YouTube. Yeah, I was busy talking to my girlfriend when I got rudely interrupted, but hey, no problem. Anything for Randy. Hello, British Spy. Well, I don't know what he wants me to do. I'm not a live person. Oh, well, he said 10 minutes. Oh my goodness. Does it feel weird handling someone's live? Yeah, I'm not used to this. I don't go live. I don't mind going on people's lives, but I never what do you call it? Start my own live. Too much of a headache. Yeah. All right. So I don't know what's there to talk about. Good practice. Like Debbie said, 10 minutes gonna feel like an hour. It definitely is. Oh, she's doing okay. Oh yeah, that's what I could talk about. Because I was planning, all right, I was planning to go to the Philippines in April, but I'm not able to go now. I don't know when I'm going to be able to go. They had a whole bunch of different situations, come up. And do I miss New York? Very much. I wish I was living back there. Well, I was trying to save up the money so I could go in April. And where I live, they just we have our new contracts for our apartment complex, and they raised our rent sky high. It was over $300 a month. They raised it. Not only that, but in our rent, the cable and the water was also included. Well, now with the new lease that we have, they're no longer paying for the cable and the water. I have to pay for it now. So now, not only did our rent go up $300, but now we have you know, um, $150 cable bill we got to pay and water bill we got to pay. So that takes the money out of the money I was going to use for the ticket to go to the Philippines. So now I can't go. And now also, I was only planning to go for 2 weeks, but I don't want to leave. I don't want to leave my mother alone by herself to take care of, to watch over my mother. So that's the story. So now the only way I'm able to go, God forbid, but whenever my mother does pass away, then I'll have no choice but to go over there because I'm not going to be able to afford to stay here in the States with the money that I get. I only get a small amount of money, and I'm gonna lose my mother's money that she gets from my father and herself. So all
There's
that,
always OnlyFans.
yeah, only. Yeah. But that's it. That's the story, Jerry.
So you can't figure out how to squeeze out a couple of weeks to travel, yeah?
Not gonna be able to now due to the raise of our rent and everything that the stuff that was included in the rent is no longer included in the rent, and now we got to pay for that. So we have
So what we have basically is a funding problem.
Yeah.
All right, we'll see if we can't figure this out. Huh?
Well, they raised our rent a lot. They raised our rent $300 a month, and not only did they raise the rent, but we now have to pay for the cable, and we have to pay for the cable and the internet. We have to pay for, and the water. We never had to pay for that before, but now all of a sudden we have to pay for it. So that took the money. The money that we're paying for that is taking the money away from my plane flight.
Okay.
And taking it away from having carry money while I'm there.
So we definitely need a funding thing.
It's gonna be hard now. My mother's being, really, not really doing well. So, I'm not gonna be able to leave her alone. Even though, because if I was gonna leave her for 2 weeks, we would have had somebody to take care of her. But now we don't have anybody to take care of her. So the person that was supposed to do it can't do it. So I have no way to watch my mother now.
So you got complicated things that need to be repaired. Nothing's impossible. Everything's doable.
Mm.
Hey, look at me on a sailboat. I about died twice, but I'm still doing it.
Yeah.
Somehow I figured it out. It's harder than hell, though. I have to admit. Life, all these kickbacks.
Oh,
Bernie Dole is here. Bernie, can we
hey,
have
but
three guests on here? I don't have the
yeah,
paid subscription anymore.
this is the StreamYard, so I think
I don't know if we can have three or not. Let me put a link up.
no,
Bernie, I'll put the link up. Come and join us.
I think you can on this one. Oh no, where were we on? We're on.
No, we were on StreamYards before, but I had a pro edition I was paying monthly.
Mm.
And I stopped all my monthly payments because, you know how it goes. I pay everywhere at the end of the month. What did I actually get?
Yeah.
If you pay a little bit on everything, it really hurts you.
Right.
You don't end up with any benefit, really. Anyway, Bernie, there's the link if you'd like to come and join us. I think it let me give the link. It should let you. But I'm on the free StreamYards right now. I'm not using the pro mode. So you believe 5 and 1. I'm not really sure because this is the free mode.
Mm.
Even I can't put my own logo or anything else up.
Mm.
So they raised all your bills that much, huh?
Yeah. It's ridiculous. But the thing is, even though they raised it up that much, we're still paying cheaper than any other place around. Because the rents all around for a 2-bedroom apartment here in Florida in the areas I'm at is over $2,000 a month.
Jeez Louise.
And we're paying $1,300 and change a month.
You're paying $1,300 a month to live away from the beach, inland Florida.
Yeah, but
You're in Lakeland, yeah?
Yeah. We're in one of those 55 plus communities.
But Lakeland?
Yeah.
That's high dollar to live in Lakeland. That seems terrible.
Well, it just raised up to over $1,300 a month, and but it's still cheaper anywhere around the area. Anywhere for a 2-bedroom apartment.
William Conway, welcome. Well, I feel for you. I just can't believe you're paying that much rent to live where you're living. That seems awfully high for that area. I know Lakeland.
Yeah.
It's nice, but it's not $1,300 nice.
Yeah.
All right, Bernie, I see your icon here, but I don't see any camera yet. Bernie, your camera's not on.
I don't even see him.
I see him now at the bottom. I just got to click him to say okay. I think he switched something back on and off. His camera's not there. It's just a gray screen for you, Bernie.
I remember you used to see people. If you were on here, you could usually see. I don't see anybody. Maybe just you can see it now.
Oh, I think something flashed with you there, Bernie. We'll let Bernie figure his camera out, then we'll put him on the screen. You got yours working, which is a miracle.
Yeah, I'm on my iPad.
All right.
I'm on my iPad.
I didn't like it with the iPad because I couldn't see the chat and the people at the same time. Oh, well, Bernie just left.
I tried to do this last time on my iPad, and for some reason I couldn't get the camera to work. And I had the camera on, but it was still pitch black. So I had redone the whole iPad thing, so it's working now.
So what they do? Just tell you, hey, rent's now up $300 or more a month. This is up, that's up, and you have to pay this and that, and that's the end of it. Take it or leave it.
Yeah. See, we've been here in this complex. Hey, Bernie. We've been here in this complex for 3 years, and the place went under new management. So that new management is the one that raised everything and decided, all right, they're no longer going to pay for our internet and our cable and our water, that we have to pay for it.
All right. So now, welcome, Bernie. Debbie said she was in Lakeland a long time ago. What's happening in the great land of Australia?
Not much, mate. Sitting out in the shed, been watching a movie. It's gone dark. It's about 10 o'clock in the evening, I think.
Okay, we're at 7. Okay, we're getting closer to each other's time zone now.
Yeah. I
Little
can't
bit
see
closer.
the comments. Why not?
Yeah, you got to click something to see the comments. It should say what
Yeah,
kind of device are you on?
On the bottom, you're gonna see mic, cam, chat, more. Press
Yep.
more. And then
Okay.
when you press more, you're gonna see comments. Press comments, but the comments is gonna take your whole screen up.
Yeah.
So make sure you have another phone to get the comments,
All right.
and you'll
Hey,
have.
Liam, how are you, mate? I could see that, but yeah, I haven't got another phone on me, so you're just going to have to.
We'll read the comments for you. I'll put them on the
Read.
screen. So just blow your. Here you go. We'll start out here. J Boy Jacob. Hey, Bertie, how are you doing? Good to see you.
Oh, God, this is too small, the writing. I'll go bloody.
I'll read them out loud. Next, we have, do you pay taxes on your pension in Florida? Joe.
No, we don't. I don't pay taxes on the pension. We well, I don't have my pension. I have Social Security disability, so I pay no tax on that. The regular pension that we have, yeah, we pay taxes on that.
All right. Passion Puppy says, I'm retiring from NYC also.
Yeah. Yeah, the only thing is you'll get your pension. Well, I don't know where you it comes from. I have to wait till I just get my full pension.
Sorry about the noise.
No worries, Bernie.
I'll just lock it up, go inside.
So I'll get my regular Social Security at 65, and I'll get my pension 65.
All right.
65 is pension. No, 67 is a pension here.
No, well, by me it's still 65. I retired at 60. With the pension 65, so it doesn't change.
Passion Puppy said, start looking for another place. You know what, Joe? I'm not hip on all the latest economical situation in the housing markets, but for me, that just sounds awfully high.
Yeah.
For a 2-bedroom place in Lakeland, I mean but then again, you're in one of these gated community places that's 55 years and older, and those places are notorious for high expenditures on the tax market. What they do is their property taxes are outrageous. I looked at a lot of houses in Florida that I could buy right now, but then I looked at the maintenance property fees. I'm not going to buy a house and then pay $800,000, $2,000 for maintenance and all that.
Right.
That's crazy. You never own anything.
Nah.
You own a building that sits on land you don't own. Even though it's a house, you don't own anything. K911, what's happening?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how it works in Australia, but do you guys keep paying property high taxes, Bernie, when you guys retire, or how do they work that in Australia?
Yeah, they still tax you for everything, mate. You name it.
Joe, you're paying for a lot of amenities that you may not even be using. Do you guys go to the swimming pool and all those clubs and things? I mean, maybe you're
Yeah, nah, I never go there.
Bernie, can you see the comments now? I'm popping them on the screen.
No, oh yeah, hi Bernie. Oh, you can see that one. K9, how you going?
There you go. I'll put the comments on the screen for you so you can see them.
Cool.
We put you front and center. We figured you were the best looking one here.
Actually, that's why I come in, because I've got reading glasses.
Maybe they're on your head.
They're my distance ones.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I was just being funny.
Yeah. All good.
Hmm?
Debbie said that's what rent is like everywhere. Yeah, man. I don't do rent. I don't know. I don't have those kind of expenditures.
And it's still cheaper than being in. See, if I was still in New York, I wouldn't be able to live there. because you're looking at a studio at $3,000 a month.
A month. Wow.
A month, over $3,000 in New York.
Yeah, it's not even in a good neighborhood.
Yeah. So.
No, New York City's off the chain when it comes to pricing.
Yeah.
Anyway, you're gonna have to get your pennies and dollars and cents together and get yourself in a better place somehow.
Mm-hmm.
That just seems awful mighty high for two people on a pension and to keep raising the pricing on you.
Yeah, they do it. They raise the price every year because every year our lease is being renewed, so it goes up. Usually it goes up $20, but when this new people came in, they raised everything. I mean, they raised $300. That's ridiculous. Raising our rent $300 when every year they were only doing $20.
It's ridiculous. They're doing
then telling us we got to pay for the stuff that we weren't paying for before. That it was included in the rent. It's no longer included in the rent.
Section 8.
What were you saying there, Bernie? Go ahead.
No, I was just saying the same thing here. Our rent's just gone up and up. We don't rent here, but the rent in general has gone up.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's why I said
Ali Salah, welcome. Thank you.
It's a whole lot cheaper nowadays to just buy out a house because
Jordan said right here, don't you have Section 8?
I can't do Section 8 because I make too much money.
Oh, really?
My mother not me. My mother makes too much money because she's the one with the Social Security and my father's pension.
Not that I know what Section 8 is.
Me, I could get it if I, but I can't because I'm living with my mother. But if I was by myself, I could get it.
Right.
It's a household income. It's for people with low income, Section 8. People who make under $2,000 a month.
There's actually a song about that. The same thing they have in Australia and the UK. I can't remember the song. There's a song the pop group did in the 80s about living on something. I forget. I think that Red Red Wine song talks about living on. I forget.
I
can't think.
Anyway, there was a song about it, and I didn't understand it. This is somebody from the UK explained to me it was the same type as it. Anyway, Bernie, that's subsidized housing from the government. They cover it. I'm not sure how it works.
Right. Yeah, I'm going all right. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for that.
We got K911 saying absolutely buying is cheaper. Yeah, it is. We got Debbie Mac saying anywhere then that would be a good place to be. I just wouldn't want to be in your position when somebody keeps hammering me with these rent raises. I'm not a renter. I can't handle it. That's not my program. I'm not a good renter. I don't like to rent.
I make it hard for people to rent, definitely.
Well,
yeah, I can't.
Right now, the way things are going is there's more money going out than coming in.
The whole world's like it at the moment. People are it's too many expenses. Everything's going up.
Yeah.
From fuel to housing.
And we're really, the supermarkets are really crazy.
Yeah, same here. Yep. And people just can't afford it. There's a place on the news last night saying there's like a food bank, they call it, for the people who can't afford to buy food. They send packages of food.
Right.
They're not earning enough money because of the rent they're paying, or even not paying off houses and that sort of thing. It's just everything's going skyrocket. The fuel, petrol, gas, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Prices are not going down; they're going up, and it's happening all around the world.
Yeah.
Well, I think the people get affected the most is when you're on a pension. Your pension doesn't keep up with the living. So the cost of living and the pension, they separate, and about every decade you get so far away from being able to live on your own. It's quite a burden.
Mm.
Yeah, true. You got to look. We call it superannuation here in Australia. It's your employer puts money towards your retirement, basically, and you can put in as much as you want whenever you want as well. And they're saying, like, you just need X amount of dollars to retire, and it's just, $100 million is not going to help you, if you retire. And still, if you're paying things off, I'm not sure what the figure was now, but
I don't know. I went on one of them financial calculators. If I wanted to travel today, hey, what's up, Zach, and live the way I'm living, it said I needed to have $1.8 million in the bank.
Mm.
That's what I had to have if I needed to retire. So my retirement's not coming right away. Zach, welcome.
They've actually, the government here have now allowed people to work after retirement and earn an extra amount of dollars just so, and it won't affect their pension. So like a supplement sort of thing for themselves, go out work days and earn maybe a couple $100.
And Jay Boy said it's the same in New Zealand.
Right. So that's one thing anyway.
Hey, Martin, welcome. Sorry, guys, I'm trying to keep up with the comments because you guys can't read them. I'm throwing them on the screen. Debbie said the world is upside down. There you go.
That's why I got my head in close, because I'm trying to read the comments.
It's 6:30 a.m. here. I'm going in making some coffee and breakfast for me and my mother. So
cool.
But I'll keep this on. I'll be watching the thing.
Okay, then I'll step you off the screen there, Joe, and Bernie and I will take over the Bernie and Randy show.
All right.
All right, here we go.
All right,
see you, Joe.
Okay, mate. Have a good one.
All right. Well, as you can see, there's no place to be when you're elder and having not owning a home. Even if you own a condo, you need to own something. It's it's an issue.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Yeah, you've got to own a property somewhere on the planet. I've been that way since I was young. I knew you needed somewhere. Doesn't matter where, somewhere on this planet, you need to have a house paid for.
That's why people are working 2 and 3 jobs too, because just to make ends meet. It's happening here in Australia. People got to work 2 or 3 jobs just to stay in front. Yeah, that's right. The moment here.
Well, that moves me closer to thinking I'm going to keep working until I fall apart. My biggest issue is I like to do stuff and have things. You know what I mean? I don't want to be in that compromising position. I'm not old enough to be sitting in that currently, so I'll shy away from that for a while.
Yep.
Yes, Zach, this is Bernie from Down Under. Oh, a lot of people hadn't seen you, Bernie. That's Mr. Bernie Dole. Yes, it is.
That's my mate, yeah.
Whoops.
G'day, Zach. How are you, bro? 10:30 here. 10:34 here, I should say.
Passion Puppy says a lot of gated places in Hollywood, Florida. You're right about that. Joe's being ripped off. Come again now, Bernie?
I say, what time do you have, Randy? Are you 2 or 3 hours behind me?
I'm 7:30 in the evening.
7:30. 3 hours, yeah. Yep. Shrimp on a barbie. Geez, I haven't had prawns on a barbecue for donkey's years. 30 years, probably.
I'll stay in Arkansas when I leave NYC. staying in New York City is, I mean, going to Arkansas will just be good for you. Bernie, for you.
What's that? Are you the East Coast? Yeah, mate. I'm down south actually. I'm down in Victoria. So right down the bottom on the right-hand side, I am. Then it's the East
If I was
Coast.
brave enough, I'd sail down there and visit you, but I'm not brave enough.
Yeah, we've got a port here, mate. Yeah. Actually,
A lot of the Aussies around the world are in their boats over here, everywhere. Australians are big sailors. I mean,
yeah, you put in Werribee South on your compass, and I'll meet you there. Hey, mate, 10
I'm not
minutes.
brave enough. I need about double the boat I have. I probably need around 50 feet to brave that. I don't know. I've been out in the so-called open ocean, and I'm not brave enough. It's great. It's just a whole different feeling of instability. It's not that you don't feel safe in the boat. You just, I don't know. It feels so. The ocean seems so massive. It's weird.
Yeah, I wouldn't go out on my own, or I wouldn't be doing like the way you're doing it at the moment. I wouldn't be doing it, put it that way. But if you've had a bit of practice at it, well, it's different. Me, I've never done it. I don't think I'd try it.
Pash Puppy says renting is the wrong way to live. Yes, it is. It's a bad way to live.
Yeah, it's dead money.
Australia is the only country which is a continent and an island by itself, a big, huge island. I believe that could be true.
Yep, it is.
Y'all sail close. Yeah, I stay close to the coast. I ain't going offshore. What is Australia's Gold Coast?
Gold Coast it's nice. If you haven't been there, you go there. A lot of tourists there these days, but I'd go further up to the Sunshine Coast in Queensland, it's more. Oh no, what would you say? It's got a cost. It's expensive, but it's beautiful out there. Beautiful beaches, accommodation, rainforests. The further you go up to Queensland, then you get the crocodiles up the very top. But Gold Coast is all right, but it's too many tourists.
Everything I watch the Aussie sailing, they're always getting bit or attacked by something. They're down in the ocean getting bit by a parrotfish, chased by a shark. There's all sorts of nonsense. I think they just dramatize it for YouTube, but there still always seem to be in trouble.
True. So what's something
I seen a couple the other day. A guy got his tip of his finger bit off by one of those parrot-looking fish. K9 says, I'll sail close to the coast. I hear you.
So you're not going to Mindanao?
We got to take care of some stuff for Chanel and her school, and then we can get a trip. Hopefully we can get that done in 1-2 days. We got some school things to take care of for Chanel. Once that's done, we have freedom again. That's our last obstacle.
What are you doing? How are you getting there? You're not taking the boat. You're going to go by ferry, are you? Or
I have ferry or plane somewhere, whatever's quicker. I don't want to spend 4 days traveling, 2 days by ship and back and forth. So we'll figure it out.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
If you drive over there, time you get in the car and leave here, it's 24 hours. And most of that is getting on and off of ships. You got to get on and off 2 or 3 ships.
Mm.
And those ships, they're kind of a headache,
Well, I think last time you did it, you went by ferry, then Vandy's brother picked you up or something, and then it took you 3.
Yeah, we did that before. That's the easier way.
And then it was 3 hours or something by car. Was that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, when he picks us up, then it's another 3 hours by the car.
Yeah.
If we take our car, you got to rent, you got to pay for the car, you got to pay for rooms, you got to do this, do that. And it takes 24 hours No sleeping, just constant traveling. You get on the ship, you cross to another island, you drive 6 hours, go to another island, get on a ship. And I don't know if you've seen the ships here. Getting off those cargo ships, those things are they're rough.
Didn't
They're
one
not,
sink every now and again too, don't they?
yeah, they're not luxury cruisers by any means. It's real it's real rough.
Yep. I've seen something. Oh, I don't know. In the last few months, there was a ferry sunk over there, Philippines.
Yeah,
One in
one hit an island just a couple months ago.
Yeah, you got to
They
be
weren't
careful.
paying attention and hit an island. Can you imagine being in a cruise ship and hitting an island?
Bloody hell.
The guy went to sleep. The guy watching didn't pay attention. They hit an island.
Unbelievable, isn't it? Unbelievable.
And when you get off and on those ships, it's not made really for cars. They got to put like some rope down, some steel things, and it's a big bump. It's this high or better. So it's really hard to get on and off.
And the accommodation once was all right. You had no room. Then the next time you had bunks.
Yep, there was no damn room available. I had to sleep on top of the ship.
Yeah, remember that? Yeah.
That's one expensive area. Yeah, it is. That guy that hit the island, I don't know what they did to him. There was no follow-up news report. But I would say he's not the most well-liked captain in the crew anymore.
I think so. No.
They had to get 250 people off the back of the ship using other boats. He hit the island. That ship, the big bulb that's on the front of those giant ships, it was up on the island. He hit it full steam ahead.
Crazy.
Deb said a plane is faster. Yeah, but there's no airport. That's the problem. You still have to land 3.5 hours away. They closed down the airport due to some argument with the private aviation versus the government's thinking the value of their airport was. The airline companies just told them, we're not paying it. Good luck with your airport. And everybody canceled.
It's a beautiful place too. You could do a lot with that island.
It's really nice there. If they'd open that airport back up, you never know. There's been a rumor every year it's going to open.
If they want tourism there, they need to do something, put an airport there.
I don't know what the population. I'm not an airline strategist. You got to know how many people need to go. You know what I mean? I'm sure they have a corporate calculation. You put in all the numbers to make something work.
Yep.
I think the world is in a recession going into a depression. It may be happening.
Yeah, good chance. Well, I'm going to go and get ready for bed.
You about wore out, ready to hit it?
Yeah, plumb tuck it out.
You're late. You're up later than I can stay awake.
10:45 now, but by the time I jump in bed, if you're still on, I'll probably come back in the comments and have a look.
All right. You're going to jump out of here then?
Yeah, I'll jump out now, and hopefully you're still on. I'll come back in about 15, 20 minutes.
All right. Well, we appreciate you coming in, Bernie, and it's good to see you. And those who hadn't seen you before but heard you talk, you guys finally got to meet Bernie.
Yeah.
Everybody say good.
Very good. You enjoyed it.
Bernie, always good to see you, says K9 Lovin'. Let's
Right.
let the goodbye comments roll up. YouTube comments a little slow, but other than that, it's all right.
Yeah. No worries. All right.
All right. See you soon, Bernie.
No worries.
All right. Mr. Bernie Dole, live from Australia, about to go to bed. J-Boy gave him a goodbye. He could still hear you, I think. What happened to the Twitch? I got a 2-week suspension, and it'll be back in 2 weeks. Didn't you and Cole predict the recession? Well, we knew something's happening. I'll see how it rolls. Actually, I'm pretty sure it's going to happen, but I don't want to realize it. I want to stay away from the realization that it's actually going to happen. I don't know how to do that. Yeah, I want to pretend like it's not, even though it's gonna. Jordan says no recession happening. There you go. What the frick? Why did you get suspended? Who knows? Somebody excessively reported, and I guess they followed it up. I thought about, what do you call it, debating it and arguing about it, but I'm not gonna. Let them get their mark and their suspension and be all right. Wait, for the homeless naked lady? No, that was a warning. This was just a suspension. Glad I found you on YouTube. Thank you, K911. Yeah, we'll be out here in the morning again, but I think I'll do it on the phone. Tonight I'm using my Sony cam and my laptop. I just set this up. I hadn't set this up in forever. And the only thing I need to do is lower the camera, because now I have to look down all the time. The camera's way up here. I don't know if you see it there. Can you see? There's my head, and look in the mirror. That's the camera. So the camera's way up here. I got to look to talk to you. The camera needs to be down around 8 inches. I actually have this camera mount that I could cut to make it work. I'd have to get somebody that has a metal saw. Yeah, I have the Sony ZV-1 cam. It's actually made for broadcasting. Cup of Joe, whoop, whoop. Oh, well, that sucks. By the way, I do not give me subs on Twitch. All right, Space Clouds, we got you. So, yeah, I definitely need to do something about that. I wake up, get my coffee, turn you on. I was like, where's Randy? Hit Twitter and found you were here. Good, good. I shared it out a little bit. All right, good image. Yeah, this is a very high-end, this is a Sony ZV-1. It was designed and made for live streaming and pre-recording and doing YouTube. And even I'm using the mic that's built in the camera, and the camera has a built-in wind, whatever thing you call it. The background is blurred. Is it? I can blur it if it's not blurred. I just haven't set it up. I just turned it on. I can't believe I got it connected, to be honest. It's been upstairs in the room. See, I have for this camera a wide angle lens, but the attachment thing peeled off and I got to put it back on. But I have a wide angle lens for this setup. I just haven't played with it. When did that lens fall off? When did this fall off? A long time ago? It's the lens from the camera. It has like a double stick tape that made it stick there. It fell off. Anyway, I can do a lot more with this camera. If I switch over to OBS, I may do that too. Let's see what I need to do. I'll figure it all out. It's complicated. Remember, I had all the best streaming stuff. This camera, and I have a pro mic. I actually have a complete studio. Now, what I was trying to do was make this studio mobile, but I just don't want to spend all the money it takes for the next step. And the next step is I have to buy a battery bank the size of a damn coffee table. So a battery bank the size of a coffee table, then I can do this streaming on the everywhere. But it's a challenge. I think you used to do guests way back during COVID lockdown. Yeah, during the lockdown, we would have 6 to 8 guests on from around the world. We used to always do a lot of guests from everywhere. And then I started bringing up new streamers, and we actually was introducing people, cutting back and forth the streams. We were going out really hardcore with it. When Haps went out of business, well, first Periscope went out of business and we regrouped. We got rolling again on Haps. Then Haps went out of business. Then I regrouped again and went into Twitch. And I've spent 2 years working really hard on Twitch just to get where I'm at. And it's still, you got to be careful. You can't be too funny about anything. They're real, There's some people out there that's just not very friendly. Space Cloud. Someone did like yesterday. Twitch was having fun, but someone got mad and reported me. Yeah, that happens. We were laughing our butts off. Whatever happened to your Haps buddy? I forgot his name. Oh, Michael. I think he's on Twitch. I mean, is this live? No, Prince. It was pre-recorded, knowing you'd be here right now. What's up, Prince? Michael, I seen him the other day. I went live with him somewhere. I don't remember where it was. I think we went live on Facebook or something. I don't remember. But he does these good morning little 2-minute speeches every day. Prince on us. Yes. Anyway, we've been doing this for a long time. He's on TikTok, is he? I knew he was somewhere all the time. I'm not big on TikTok. Not much for your Twitch. Yeah, Twitch will be back. It just takes 2 weeks. Then when I get back, I just have to be careful. You know, you get all these certain group of individuals, and you got to tone yourself down a little bit. It's kind of shame. I have my Twitch set to adult only. I don't know why people get offended. I think if you are set up for adult only, they should just leave you alone. But apparently, doesn't matter. I got my Twitch set up for 18 and older. But they still can change their mind and do what they want. They're really a little hardcore there. The only thing here that kind of perturbs me is these comments. The comments here are really slow. I could add Twitter Live to this. Oh no, I can't add any more live. I forgot. If I add more lives, I have to pay these people monthly. The trolls who come back with new accounts. Yeah, it's what it is. They come back with new accounts and then harass you. I actually knew it was a troll in there this morning, and I kind of didn't do anything about it, and I should have. Your belly hurts so bad from laughing. I hear you. Debbie and Zach says back left, find out who reported. You know what? Banned a few of this one guy's multiple accounts. There was one guy who kept saying that's racist and this is not right, and he said it like 50 times in the chat about everything. I should have known to block him, but I just kind of ignored it and didn't worry about it. But you know whoever that person was, I didn't even pay attention to the name, but it was definitely a troll. And he kept putting out comments and comments and comments. I should have known he's getting ready to terrorize me, but I didn't think about it. Yeah, I forgot the name, but it's dead up a troll that kept doing it. It was a new guy. Yeah, you know, yeah, the old Korean impression didn't go over too well. Dang, sounds like I missed a good stream. Oh, it was fun. I was peeing my pants almost. We were laughing so hard. There it was. Instead of just leaving, they report. Yeah. We were laughing. It was pretty funny. Anyway, let's not get into what was all funny. I'm going to get in trouble again. We were rolling, though. Everybody in the stream was crying. They were laughing so hard. You should appeal it. Won't change anything probably, but that is BS. I don't know. We'll have to look at it. You were just being the funny Randy. Yeah, just talking truth, you know. I go elsewhere. If I don't like a channel, yep, exactly. It's a bunch of laughs. It was pretty fun. Mark, good to see you. What's happening? You missed it? Yeah, we had a heck. Too bad you can't rate it on the YouTube. Yeah, there's other things I can do on YouTube, but you know, this is the first time I've really turned the account up and set up these cameras. I can do it on the phone too. I did some lives this morning on YouTube, and it was all right. Yeah, Deb, you seen him. We should have banned him. When you know it's a troll and you ignore it, I usually ignore trolls and just let them go away. I shouldn't have ignored that guy. I didn't know he was a deviant. I should have watched by his chat. He was a deviant. Yeah, we messed up. We should have got that over with. Anyway, it is what it is. He was a deviant. One of those dudes. We were on about all sorts of things. Apparently, the impression of my Halloween costume was not considered to be appropriate behavior. So my Halloween costume caused a lot of trouble. Well, the next person you get in your account says racist, abandoned, I'll ban him immediately. Yeah, somebody starts saying something's racist, we'll ban him all right away. I thought it was sleeping on the job. Anyway, we all seen it. We just it wasn't really bad. It just, we ignored the guy. That was the deal, you know. Mark, you have gone with my gut. Yeah, we all should have went with our gut. I felt it. I knew it was a problem. I even gave him a speech about calming down. I gave him a 5-minute lecture about quit being the cancel culture. That didn't work out. So I gave him a 5-minute lecture on what his problem was. Apparently that didn't work out. Yeah, he didn't like the lecture. I told the guy if he didn't like the stream, he could just press the X on top. I gave him a big lecture. That didn't work out. He went ape. It happens. Appeal it. You might get a suspension lifted. You never know. You never know. It's just 2 weeks, though. We can survive on YouTube a couple weeks. It won't kill me. It's better than the past where I've been permanently banned with no options. I've been permanently banned on every site that exists. And it's always for some group of trolls attacking me. It had nothing to do with me. The worst one was I got trolled with that guy when we were gaming. That guy drawing symbols, and I didn't know anything even what they meant. That was the worst time I ever got banned. That dude drawing those symbols. What's up, Augusta, Georgia? Welcome. Good to see you. Sorry, I missed it. I would have mentioned to David ban him. I hear you. Yeah, I was playing PUBG, and some dude was using the pencil in the game and drawing some kind of symbolism thing that apparently was really bad. I didn't know. I don't think they take your money. They just give you a 2-week break. I already meet my quota, so they're not going to take your money. I don't think they're like that. Camaro guy, whoop whoop. Man, that fish you caught was nice. What happened? Somebody did a mass report over and over on me, got me a 2-week suspension. So the scope not available, from which it's banned. I think they're available, but they just turn your account off for 2 weeks and tell you that you're not there. I don't like the way they suspend you. They ought to just tell people he'll be back in so many days and put a timer up there, not just knock you out without telling anybody. There are a few mods in there, but we all let it go. Yeah, now we know. Yeah, so I should actually, I hate to say it, but we may have to get stricter on moderation, as bad as I don't want to. I usually don't mind a troll, and we turn them around. I mean, can we watch the scope now? No, I don't have access, I don't think. Yeah, I don't have any access to it. Not until 2 weeks from now. They took it all down. They turned it all off for 2 weeks. It's kind of hardcore. I'm not sure if it all comes back or what happens. I forget. They should just put temporary out, will return, you know. The way they do their suspension's a little rough. They should at least have a screen that pops up and lets people know you're going to be gone for a couple weeks. Well, I think that's about the end of this stream. We'll see you guys in the morning. I'm getting ready to go to bed. I'll be live in the morning on YouTube again, but I'll be on the phone. Yeah, I'm not exist on Twitch. Yeah, I'll be back. That's the way they do it. Better not come in here. I hear you. Can you get a refund for my subscription? No, it just goes over to the next month. They don't do refunds. Why would you want to do a refund? They don't do that. They'll just add it to the next month and add 2 weeks to the stream. So they don't cheat you that way. They don't take your money. I'll have my money. They don't take it away. It's not like Periscope. Hey, good evening. Glad I found you this morning. Whoop, whoop, I'm glad you're here. Yeah, they don't take the money. I'll still get it at the end of the month. So that's a good thing. I can't imagine coffee without Randy. There you go. Now they will not put that one back on. I don't think they'll put that back on. We'll have to see. All right, folks, let's go ahead and do it. I'm out of here. Thank you for coming over to the live YouTube. And let's see how it rolls. Like I say, we got around 13 more days of the YouTube. Then we'll be back on the Twitch. And any subscriptions you have will go on to the next. Randy, remember to turn on your chat replay here. I turned that on. I clicked that. Hopefully it does come on. So we'll see. Hopefully the chat replay does pop up. All right, folks. See you folks later. It's my bedtime. Have a good night. See you tomorrow morning live on YouTube. Make sure you let folks know we're down for 2 weeks, but we're back in the morning. Bye for now. Whoops, hold on. Somebody asked a question. Did the selling work out? Did you ever raise the sales? Yes, sir. I've been out now selling twice. Let me tell you, sailing's a big workout. Before I go, these are my fingers to show sailing and pulling on the ropes. Trying to change the sails over and tacking and all. I'll tell you what, sailing is a workout. We'll go into that more in the morning. So in the morning, we'll be back live if you want to hear the sailing adventure and how hard it was. I came home yesterday and thought I was going to pass out. I was so tired. Sailing is a chore. It's a good workout. All right. Goodbye, everyone. See you, Mark. See you, Deb. See you, Zach. Cup of Joe, K9, Lovin, Warren, Ruben. Thank you. Zach, thank you. Prince, thank you. K9. Hensdale Girl, we appreciate you. Prince again. Jay Boy, thank you for being here. Anybody I missed? Comanche, thank you for being here, which is AKA, we missed you. Thank you for being over here, Chevy Camaro. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Bye for now. Booyah.